When we decided to start cross-training, most of us fitted force accessories, exhaust guards and radiator braces, as we planned on falling off a lot and hitting rocks and logs hard when we made mistakes. Over the past year, the combined bash plate and exhaust guard on the KTM has had plenty of big hits and saved me from heaps of pipe repairs or replacements. So once I got the new Beta RR300, I was glad to see that they had already created a range for the 4-stroke and 2-stroke Beta models. The first thing that impressed me with the plate was its lightness compared to the KTM one. The Beta exhaust sits a lot higher than the KTM, so doesn't need as much protection, and this bit of kit doesn't feel too much heavier than a normal bash plate. It's a nice snug fit and comes high enough that I think most riders could get away without a carbon fibre guard, although I'll probably get one given how often I'm falling off in rocks. Fitment was easy, it's just 2 bolts to remove it as well. This plate has already copped plenty of big hits and the main bracket has held up fine. The kit comes with rubber strips to go against the frame rails. As with my KTM, I chose to beef this up even further with some old pieces in a tube cut up, just in case I ever really slam down hard on a log or rock. To date, I've been very impressed with how solid it is. The only issue I've had is eventually the outside of the frame rail got a little bit chipped against a seriously large rock. I doubt most riders will find this an issue, and I'm just going to use hose clamps to get a piece of black PVC tube there. Force accessories are also well known for very heavy duty radiator braces, with 3 tubes each side to resist side impacts, and rear braces against the fuel tank to resist front impacts. Force always supply instructions for mechanical gumbies such as myself, which is much appreciated. I did modify these a little with a bend at the top. I took out the stops for a better full lock turn, so just made a little more room for the fork tubes on full lock. Not much to say about the case saver, it does the job. It looks strong and allows plenty of room for larger front sprockets if you want to set some new land speed records or go desert racing. I almost didn't go for the speedo protector but decided what the hell, a touch more bling can't hurt the new bike. So glad I did. Only a few rides in I went over the handlebars and hit hard enough to bend the speedo bracket and chip the speedo protector.
Well, first ride out and this might have already saved me a speedo.
And while Beta parts are way cheaper than KTM, I'd still not prefer to fork out the $200 or so for a new Beta speedo. Force accessories are an Australian mob, but increasingly getting orders from overseas from more hardcore riders for those combined bash plate exhaust guards. I figure if you do live overseas, you may as well get the whole set of gear. It's probably going to be about the same postage. If you want some serious protection gear for your Italian princess, then I reckon it's worth forking out a bit more cash now, instead of replacing radiators and exhaust pipes further down the track.